irrational. I dedicate my body to science.
You had Devoid go pick up some chilies from the local Mexican market, and she said to Devoid, who is she? Most people just buy the chili mix at the grocery store? Yeah. The lady at the store? Well, yeah. You don't do that at a good place. It's so funny to hear local Mexican mart. It's so funny to hear that because I'm like, there's no such thing in South Texas. It's just the store.
Retreat! No?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray!
Tight.
Die!
That mass inflict wounds was brutal, dude.
You won't survive me.
Can't even make it. Oh, can't make that either.
Heal me quickly.
This guy must be healing or something. I don't get it. God, those guys suck, dude. Holy shit.
Head on!
Hey, Lady Muck, you eat the last crispy wing every single time. Every time! I've seen you!
I eat precisely as much as is appropriate and necessary, whereas your plebeian gluttony is revolting.
Impact of corruption weakened. Chance of attack on campus lowered. Hearty meal. What? Alright, let's save, because it's been forever.
I lead. You follow.
Well, that doesn't actually go over. She told the lady he's from Texas. He doesn't do that. Good.
Onwards.
There's a little more I need to explore up in this area, I think.
This is my kind of work.
It's nice that there is an available Mexican market, though. The gold-curled ASMR greets you with a graceful bow. So you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I'm at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you hear me out first. Why haven't you left this place for somewhere safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck, when Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of the demon's attack. Did you really know the demons were going to attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks, but no one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plan. These dispatches have come to us from a reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams. Prelate Hulrun brushes them off as meaningless reveries. And, well, I admit it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams, but even ordinary dreams are gift from Desna and are always worthy of attention. The prelate and all of the crusade leaders, for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who calls himself the Storyteller arrived in Canabras. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city, the first and most important in the chain of wardstones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We're lucky he wasn't burned at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information that could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen all the way to the catastrophic end. Tell me about the strange rituals that you were going to perform. Wait, what? Tell me about the strange rituals that were going to be performed on the wardstone. When my attempt to open Hulrun's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to taking matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from the priests. Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them, I cannot command them, and it seems they were inspired all on their own. In other words, you get to preach whatever you want, and you don't have to take the responsibility for your flock. You've really got it made. For pity's sake, how can I be held responsible for the actions of others? These are not children we are discussing here. They are grown adults endowed with their own free will, praise the goddess. Of course, we all help one another, but in the final reckoning, each one of us decides how we will act, and each must answer for those choices. They had no ill intent, they only wished to access the ward stone in secret and try to cleanse it. But to Halrun, this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the Inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they had not gotten away, they were destined for a cell in the Prelate's dungeon and quite likely death. Not all dreams have benign origins. What if those dreams were sent by the demons? In a different time and place, someone perhaps could have become the victim of false dreams sent by monsters. But here, in the war with the Abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on her most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any one of us, Desna's punishment would have been swift. Believing in divine providence is terribly unscientific. You should follow my example. I prefer the scientific experiments over blind faith and benevolent destiny. Or better yet, several experiments. Friend, your experiments, how to put that, they don't look very scientific. How do you find out if fire is hot? Stick your hand in it? Of course, now that's science. Next time we're getting ready to do one of these experiments, let me know. I'll round up some hunters and we'll make a killing. I'll split the proceeds with you fair and square, or I'll use your cut to pay for your healer, whatever you need. Dilettantes. Why are you and Halrun feuding? I'm not feuding with him. I sincerely only wish the best for the man. In an ideal world, he'd be far away from the front lines enjoying a peaceful retirement. But even if that isn't possible, I've always tried to help him fulfill the mission he has taken upon himself, and to do which he has proved fatally ill-suited. Protect Canabras against the demons. Unfortunately, he is convinced that the followers of Desna are heretics and saboteurs. He refuses to listen to me. And it was only the knightly orders that deterred him from including us all in a witch hunt. Now there is clearly no one left to stand in his way. He is finally free to get rid of us once and for all. Is there a chance you can resolve your conflict? I don't know. Halrun's faith is truly formidable. Not only his faith in Iomade, but in his own infallibility. In other words, he's as hard-headed as a rock troll. But even so, Desna teaches us never to lose hope. Talk to him. Try to explain that we are fighting on the same side. If he attacks you, disarm him. Bind his hands. But I beg you, if at all possible, please do not kill him. Wait. 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. One of the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them and protect them against the demons and vigilantes like Halrun. They will not rest until they find them. If there's anything else you could do to save Canavras, please do it. Stranger, wait. You spared Ramian despite what the Mad Inquisitor told you. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Halrun dogs aren't lurking nearby. Pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from a lack of sleep, but he's clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. So you're one of the Desnan adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone? Yes, I'm Ilk's cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canabras and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Halrun refuses to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back or take action, even though it would cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such deadly threats? What were you planning to do to the Wardstone? Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instincts. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what's wrong with the Wardstone and how to heal it, but they didn't give us that time. I know how you feel, boy. Devising an experiment and then being unable to conduct it is the greatest of tragedies. I can also tell you that writing daily petitions to the Inquisition of Iomade, requesting even a small piece of the Wardstone for study, has had no chance of succeeding. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids tried to break into the Wardstone. Apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days? I know there's no evil in you. I can sense things like that. But what you did was just so stupid and impulsive. Someone could have gotten hurt. I know from experience. So you lot decided that you needed to do something right away. So you did something right away. Great work. Like the city authorities would have done a better job. They weren't going to do a thing, even if it sounds like they knew about the danger. All they knew about was some crazies that had some weird dreams. But anyway, it's a little late to be trying to pin blame on people. How did you even come up with such a plan? How could we not come up with that plan? Listen, Desna is the goddess of luck, but luck as many lay people would understand it. And luck, as we, the followers of the musics of the spheres, see it, are far from the same thing. Other people believe that luck is something good that falls into your lap just because, like a generous but unearned reward. We see luck as a fundamental law of creation, according to which, even in the darkest hour, the most hopeful situation, a chance of rescue and chance for the better can arise. But you've got to seize this chance when it presents itself, or better yet, create your own. Followers of Desna are not people who like idleness and inaction. That's why when Canabras was in trouble, we did as our goddess had taught us. We took the matter into our own hands and tried, in a moment of desperation, to pluck our chance from the hands of fate itself. How could a zealot like Hulrun become the respected leader of Canabras? His faith is strong, incredibly strong, but the people of the city has seen him fighting on the front lines time after time. I myself remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw the old gruff man slaying demons in a fit of righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protecting more than anything else, and that's why they are prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocence. Also, Helrun hasn't been as brutal as he used to. Helrun hasn't been as brutal as he used to be for a long time. He and his loyal right-hand man, Leoder, also known as Hawkblade, he's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered than Hulrun. Hulrun trusts him completely, and Leoder always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging a victim into the fire. It's our bad luck that Leoder left Canabras in pursuit of some particularly vicious hags 2 weeks before the attack. If he were here, he wouldn't have let Hulrun attack Ramian. On the other hand, if he were here, we wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the Wardstone. We'd all be in a cell right now. Where are your fellow worshippers, and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. Whose voice have you been hearing in your dreams? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is a good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, except that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of the armies of the Abyss, or we could drown in suspicion and get one step closer to becoming just like Hulrun. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Canabras devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can see now who had the truth on their side. Oof. Do you need help? Desna teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the Inquisitors down upon him. They'll be harder to find, but you better find Aranka first. She knows where the Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisition. I will await news of the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send a new message that will reveal what is to come of it. Adopt? I can adopt a cat. Received tiger. Summons a pet cat. Cat's feral instincts provide a +2 morale bonus on perception and lore checks. Okay. Weird. But acceptable. Here, have a cat. Might be in one of these houses.
Over there! Move out!
This is my kind of work.
What is that? Protection from chaos.
Head on!
These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even dry their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting.
The spirits guide me.
Yep, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Clear the blockage.
Endure this!
Got him. Drop your AC.
Let's hear you cry!
I refuse to accept their statement.
Make every strike count.
Run them through!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Distract them from me.
Alright, let's reduce your AC.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
I don't know, can I knock it back there?
My tail is restless. This spell's faulty. No, really.
Weird. There's stuff back there, I just can't get back there.
I lead. You follow.
Weird. I just want to keep walking, thank you.
Onwards.
You ate too much chili? Now I know you're lying.
No, what is that?
Head on.
You're so full, bruh.
I lead. You follow.
Get the meat sweats. Gross. Into the house. Okay, I can get over here. Oh, I've already been in this house.
Move out.
Great. Where's the other one?
Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay.
They will break against our resolve.
There's a brimarack.
You won't survive me. This is not my time yet.
What a dick.
Time to share your treasures!
Endure this!
I'll remove this obstacle. I dedicate my body to science.
Unexpected.
The light, take you!
Onwards.
This is my kind of work.
Signative House Paspillerio. What? Piece of a holy symbol. God, this game, like, ugh. Remember how long it took to get things that would one-shot me in Kingmaker, and now they're throwing it at me real early. Maybe I'll turn the difficulty down. All right. So he said they should be somewhere here, but I've not like I've explored the entire map. Wait. Hold. Can I not go up?
You ask me. This is my kind of work.
Found someone who isn't fleeing in panic. Are you crusaders or mercenaries? I'm a servant of Count Darren Cale Nevis on Orende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guard is nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. I've seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. I confess he did capture my attention. But that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You've heard rumors about their family before. This is a wealthy and nobleman of Mendavian dynasty was almost wiped out by the demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, a young Count Darren, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Tell me more about what happened. Tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn until back to dusk again, serving guests in the court's banquet, and then the other servants came to relieve me of my post. I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I woke up and there's demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the count. The monsters had blocked the way. The count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the great hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room had been sealed, and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built, but demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you still have time to rescue people inside. Alright, I'll help. Where's your master's house? Not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count might do if I don't bring back help. I'm assuming that's this. Although I did go into that one, I think. Yeah, I did.
Pay attention! Head on! I lead, you follow.
I'm wondering, can I rest in here? Nope, it's just set up in just the perfect way that you can't put that. Oh. I had it for a second. Sneaky bastards. Okay. A whole day passed. Jesus. Parties suffer a 15% chance arcane spell failure, -2 to wisdom and intelligence, and -3 to... Oh my fucking god. Screw abyss corruption. Jesus. Like, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
You're irrelevant.
The spirits demand your blood.
Cover me, all right?
Mind over muscle.
Into the fray!
You are today's sacrifice.
Make every strike count.
Okay.
Out of my way!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Oh, what the hell is that?
So this is how it feels.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You should have listened to reason.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Distract them for me.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Nice. Fucking miss everything. Alright, what was that? Get out of here. Old iron short spear. Club with nails. Half plate +1. Put that on him. Oof. Alright, level up. Titan fighter. Make my dex 14, which would give me a +2. Increase my reflex. Increase my ranged attacks. I'll go with strength. I need to just dunk it into strength, because where all my stuff comes from. My armor gives me -6 athletics? What? So I just wipe out all my athletics numbers and use the base. Ah, it's so weird. Never had armor reduce strength stats. The AC bonus granted by heavy armor. Okay. Isn't there one that helps reduce? Arcane armor training. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm using heavy armor, right? Yeah, half plate is heavy armor. Breastplate is medium. If I stick with medium, I'll get better dex and less strength reduction. I guess let's go with medium, because then I can do medium focus, right? Armor focus, medium. What's her charisma used for? Use magic devices. Wait, she uses heavy armor though, right? Yes. Speaking of which, we should give her the half plate. There we go. Over 20 decks. I need an extra hex. Misfortune. Hampering. I like misfortune. Let's do that. Dex on an archer, that makes sense. Mobility, perception, nature. Key powers. Go True Strike. This is our Eldritch Scoundrel. Holy shit. Give him a little more constitution. It seems smart. 5 points. Jeez. Yeah, are you kidding? That's the smart way to do it. Choose spells 2. Of any level, essentially. Long range. I don't have any level 2 spells, so let's go Bone Shaker as well. Scroll Savant. 1 point. Go into Dex. Yes, 5. 4 points here. Arcana World. Magic Device. And Religion. Choose 2 spells. Let's go. No, let's go Go blur. Not any of those things, actually.
You can trust me.
What's up, Matthew? Good seeing you, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and save the game there for today, everybody. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it.